Hey guys, I'm back again with another countdown video. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and if you're old, thanks so much for sticking around. Let's count down some facts. Number 10. Back in 2004 and 2005, when RuneScape 2 was still fairly new, the Wizard's Tower Bridge actually looked a lot different. Here you can see on this RuneScape map that was associated with the game version around those times, the bridge actually sort of made an L shape before you reached the castle itself. Also, here's a video of it. This video was filmed on a private server, obviously. However, the map files of this specific private server are the actual 194 client version files, so even though this is fake RuneScape, this really was how it looked back then. I had to use this footage from this video because I literally could not find any picture at all whatsoever of the bridge showing how it used to look. Number 9. Way back in the day from the year 2006 and below, the Lumbridge Castle door actually could be opened and closed. In today's version of RuneScape, this is no longer a feature due to, back then, players spamming the open and close option on the door simply to mess with and confuse new players, since Lumbridge was, after all, their starting area. Number 8. Okay, so I thought this one was very interesting. This is how unpicked cabbage on the ground looked back during the RuneScape 2 beta. I barely remember this. This one definitely took me down memory lane. They look a lot different than the ones we have now. Number 7. This is what the old bank interface used to look like. As you can see, you could only withdraw items as notes or regular items. There was no insert or swap options, so I'd imagine that back then, if anybody ever wanted to organize their banks, it would have been pretty difficult. Number 6. So there's a couple of facts within this picture. The party room that now resides in Falador used to be located in Sears Village. Jewelry like these glory amulets and dragonstone rings used to look a lot different too, and the number above GP once it hit over 100k was always yellow instead of white or green like it is today, and those rune kite shields you see in this player's inventory with red trim around them are actually just regular rune kite shields. Back when this picture was taken in 2004, God armor did not exist yet. A few kite shields back in these times actually just used to have some red trim around them in your inventory, but not when they were worn. Number 5. Lumbridge Courtyard looked a little different too. There were no stairs leading up to the castle doors, and the ground actually looked as if it had stones on it all over the place. Number 4. Did you guys know that it is actually impossible to get level 2 Herblore on old school RuneScape? You can't have access to the Herblore skill until you do the Druidic Ritual quest, which gives you 250 Herblore XP once you've completed it, putting you at level 3 Herblore. Number 3. So there's so many monsters all over RuneScape that if you try using something on them, it will just tell you nothing interesting happens. The cows are an exception, however. If you use any item at all on them, it will tell you the cow doesn't want that. Jagex probably made it this way for new players who wanted to experiment with using items on certain things. Basically what I mean by that is that they probably wanted the entire area of Lumbridge to be more of an interactive area for noobs who were curious. Number 2. Speaking of the cows in Lumbridge, they used to have a different model appearance. How many of you remember when cows used to look like this in RuneScape? The cows haven't looked this way since 2005 or 2006, I'm not really sure, but back in those times, I was a kid, and my grandma used to take care of me a lot when I was a kid. Whenever I went to grandma's house to spend the night, I basically got to do whatever I wanted, and one of the things was playing RuneScape literally all night. She would let me do it. I remember killing cows like this all night when they looked like this while I was at my grandma's house. I miss those times, and that picture actually brought a lot of those memories back. Number 1. So there just might be toilets in RuneScape. Whenever you use the NPC contact spell, you can contact a regular man, and if you do that, sometimes he will tell you, "Can't you see I'm on the toilet?" Thanks for watching, guys. Also, thank you to Blue Drew TV for donating to the channel via the support button on the channel. It really helped me out a lot, man, and I hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world. That's all I've got for you guys today. I will probably stream later, so be on the lookout for that if you want, and I will talk to all of you later.